Hey, it's Nathan with Crazy Marketing. In this video, we're going to go ahead and set up a membership site in Kartra. Now, this video is going to be a little long because I'm going to take you through the process from start to finish. We'll connect it to a product and all that type of stuff, so it will be a little long. And before we get into it, I just want to point out that you likely want one membership site per product or per course that you have to offer. And then Kartra has a function called membership portals, which is where you can host all of your membership sites. So if you have one course per site and then you have a bunch of courses, you can stick them all in a portal, and then you can give people access to that portal or different pieces in that portal and so on. So it's pretty flexible and functional, and I again recommend one membership site per course or product. Just want to put that out there, and as we walk through the process you'll see why I recommend doing something like that and how you can set that up. So let's just get straight into it. We're going to go to My Memberships, and we'll hit the green button in the bottom right hand corner to add a new membership. I'll call it Example Membership. Hit Create. And then Kartra is going to walk us through the entire process of how to set it up. So it's pretty self-explanatory, and I'm sure you can figure it out, but in watching somebody else do it, sometimes it'll make your life easier, or you can double check to make sure you're doing things right. So we'll just walk through it together. So we got membership details, membership name, I'll leave it as it is. Membership description, I'm going to leave that as it is, but you likely want to describe the membership, the benefits of it, etc., get people excited about it. And then there's opportunity to assign a promotional page, and you'll want to do this and take people to a sales page where they could join your membership site, because if you put your site into a portal and then somebody wants to try and access your site or your course or your product, they could go ahead and click like join now, and I'll take them to this sales page that you assign right here. So it's important that you set this up and have a unique sales page for your membership site. So for the time being, I'm just going to go ahead and select a random sales page that I have, but of course you'd want to have a specific sales page for your membership site. And then you could go ahead and change the image of your product, your membership site, by clicking here, hit change, upload an image, and so on. Pretty self-explanatory. So now we'll hit confirm and save and next. And now we got to go ahead and add some content sections. So let's just dive into it, because you got to set some of these up in order to do some of these next steps. So we'll just go to Builder. And this is what our membership site would look like, this area right here. So it's pretty clean looking. There's not a lot of color options or functionality currently with these. You kind of get what you got here. Like you got a sidebar, you got a content section, you got a navigation area, and that's what you got. So we're just gonna run with what we have what we're offered here. So first things first, of course, you can go ahead and change your logo if you want to change that. You can change your background color. These are set in stone. These are the default, navigation options within Kartra here. So, basic profile information, sitemap, logout, search, etc. So typical things you'd want your members to have access to. Right here is the navigation menu, and we'll go through how to update it in just a second here. And then we have our sidebar content and then our post content here. So let's go ahead and pretend like we're configuring a course, and we'll go ahead and add a new category. So you just grab new category over here. It'll tell you where you can drop it on in here. And I'm going to pretend like I'm setting up a Facebook ads course. So I'll just do introduction, and I'm going to do no subcategories. Hit save. And then we have a new option here for post. So if we drag this over here, you can see that it pops in right here, and we could do like lesson 1 about the course. All right, let's hit save. Oh, post description is required, so I'll just copy it here, or an introduction to the training. We could also assign a little icon if we wanted to. I'll just assign one just for fun. Hit save. And then we could go ahead and add another post over here. Lesson 2 about me. About Nathan. Cool. That's exciting stuff right here. But hopefully you're seeing how you can kind of build out your different lessons. So Across the top here, the categories would likely be your modules. So you got module 1, which is introduction, 2, module 2, the pixel, save. And you can navigate through your different sections by clicking on them. Or back over here. Oh, right here. Edit. Module 1. Save. So we got module 1, introduction, module 2, the pixel. We can add our content over here. So lesson, I might want to make it, 2-1. And what is a pixel? Learn what a pixel is. Save. And then you can, of course, drag more posts over here. You can change the order of them and so on. So pretty self-explanatory on how this functions. Again, you probably want your categories to represent the different modules of your training program. And then the posts will represent the different lessons. And of course, this comes down to how your training is structured or how your product is structured. Maybe you need something completely different, but you see the options here. You have categories, and then you have posts, and posts go inside of categories, and so on. So pretty self-explanatory, pretty common layout, design, function for most membership sites. All right, let's check out the sidebar content real quick. So we have the option to add a host. So let's just drag that over here, see what happens. And we can click on this little pencil icon, and we could go ahead and change this information here. We just grab this picture right here, confirm, and then we could add, our Facebook link, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, email, etc. Be nice if we could have like Instagram or something as well. I think Instagram's a little more commonplace than Google+, but it is what it is. So you just add that content, and it would go ahead and create a little profile for you on the left-hand side. And delete that out of here. Banner. It's exactly what you think it is. It's just a banner of that links somewhere else. So you could link it to maybe your homepage, a product, or something along those lines. So pretty self-explanatory. And then we have the product option. So right here you could go ahead and straight up link to a product that you offer, and people could click on it and go buy the product or whatever. So there's not a lot of options on this sidebar. Hopefully they're going to add a few more features in the future where you could add some custom text or something like that at the very least, so you could give people a message or something like that. We have a little bit more control, but it is what it is right now. As you can see, when you navigate through, the sidebar automatically updates to reflect whatever category you are in, and so on. So pretty self-explanatory, pretty helpful. And then we have the option to create our post contents. So again, pretty common stuff: headline, text, image, video, etc. You can read the list here, but you just drag it on over here. So in this video, you'll learn all about the pixel. Drag a video element over here. Now, one thing about videos and your membership site is it's recommended not to host your videos on Kartra because they're going to charge you for your bandwidth, and so if you have a bunch of videos and a bunch of people downloading them, you're going to pay a lot of money. Like it's not the cheapest host. Okay, they do give you a lot of stats on the videos and everything, but you're going to pay for those stats. So in a membership site, it'd be better to host your video on a third-party platform. YouTube, Wistia, or Vimeo is who they integrate with currently. I personally use Vimeo because they have some good privacy security settings, but I mean YouTube and Wistia can do the trick as well. So yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to point out. It's recommended not to use Kartra Video in your membership site because it's going to use bandwidth and you're going to pay for that bandwidth. So recommend using one of these other services that you just go ahead and paste it on in there. Let me just select a Kartra Video just for the sake of example, so we have a video in here. So there's our video, and then you could of course add a button, drag it on in here, you can customize it a little bit. Same thing, there's download box, so if you got files you want to link to, you can go ahead and connect them or add them right here. Again, you're going to pay for that bandwidth. Anything hosted on Kartra, you're going to wind up paying for that bandwidth. And your account has some bandwidth with it. Like if you have the basic account, I think it's 50 gigabytes a month. Might be less. But I mean, streaming videos, you're going to use that up quickly, especially if you have a lot of traffic. So anyway, this is how you go ahead and kind of construct your pages. Pretty self-explanatory. There's not so many options that you're going to overwhelm yourself. It's just right here, get you what you need. And when you're ready, you hit Save Progress. And we'll go ahead and save and exit. And it gives us the option to select a different theme if you want to. So if you're thinking what you're looking at is a little too basic or doesn't really match what you're going for, you can go ahead and select a different theme. So here's our current theme. Let's scroll on down here, and they have different colors for your theme as well. So if you want a different color, you can select that. But let's say I want this theme right here. Let me preview it. Okay, that looks good. Let's close that back out. Let's go back in here. Let's select it, and then we can go ahead and pick our color. Let's go with this green color, and let's come back to the top and save and exit. All right, so we've added some content to our membership site. Now let's go to Save and Next. And now we have the option for comments. So if we want to allow comments, you can go ahead and flip the switch on whatever lessons you want people to be able to comment on. Hit confirm. And then comment moderation, pretty self-explanatory. So if you want comments just to be posted, there you go. If you want to approve them first, here you go. If you want to be notified when a new comment is left, which could be helpful, especially if you have training or something and you want to know when somebody asks questions so that way you can reply to their question quickly and get them on their way. You might want to be notified. I'll just go ahead, confirm it, save and next. And then we have various access levels as well. So if you want to have, a bronze, silver, gold levels of membership for your membership site, you can definitely set that up here. So right here we just have standard, but let's say you want gold as well. And let's say you only give the first 2 lessons in your standard and you want gold to have all 3 lessons. Well, there you go. Simple enough to, block access, grant access, etc. And I'll show you how you could I'll show you how you can give access to these different levels when somebody buys a product. There's also the option for dripping your content. So if you want it immediately on sign up, 3 days after sign up, or on a specific date, and you can do it per each lesson. So pretty handy stuff if you want to drip your content like month over month. I know quite a few people that do that. All right, let's hit confirm and managed locked posts. So if they don't have access to the post, like that standard individual, they don't have access to lesson 3. So what I want to do is either we could not display that post in the navigation bar, but then they don't know that they're missing out basically. Or we could display the post but make it unclickable. Or we could display the post and pop a teaser window. For this particular case, I'm just going to go with display post but keep it unclickable. So that way they see that there's like this other module, this other lesson that they don't have access to, and they might be like, oh shoot, I need to buy access, and we could give them a link and they could go upgrade their account and so on. We just, part of the marketing thing is to make people feel left out and like they want more. All right, let's go with save and next. Customer support, so if you have a help desk within Kartra, you could go ahead and integrate it here. I'm just going to do save and next. So welcome email message. You can go ahead and configure this here depending on your gateway. So Kartra Mail, change your sender name, email, reply to email address, confirm. And then you could go ahead and customize your email, how it looks when somebody joins your membership site. So here's your subject line, here's your welcome message, and so on. So pretty self-explanatory. If you've messed with the email builder within Kartra before, same concept applies. You got advanced view, which looks like this, and you could drag over pretty elements, or a basic view, which is just your text, which is right here. So I'm just going to leave the default one. If you want to mess with it, you certainly can. Hit save and next. Automation, so if you want to apply any automations when somebody joins your membership site, you can go ahead and do that. Now typically you probably apply the automation when they buy access to your membership site as opposed to when they like join it here, right? Because they're going to buy access. So you probably won't do many automations on this area because you're going to apply the automations when they buy the product. But again, tomato, maybe, or to each their own. You'll figure out what works best for you. So I'm going to leave this blank for now. Save and next. And now what we need to do is go ahead and link this membership portal to a product. So, you know, if somebody buys access, we want to grant them access. So let's go to my products real quick and make that connection. So let me go grab one of my products that I have. I think I was doing my demo book product just for the sake of example. We'll edit this product, hit next. And we're going to go with save and next. I'm not going to discuss how to set up a product in this video. That's for another video or another time. This is all about membership sites, but I want to show you how to connect your product to your membership site. So save and next. Alright, so under the post-sale section, we want to come to accessing your product's contents. We want to hit change, and we want to go ahead and grant people access to Kartra membership. And we select our membership. So I got my example membership here, and then this is where you go ahead and select that access level. So they buy the standard or the gold or whichever level that they purchase. We'll just go with gold, hit confirm, and boom, just like that. Now when somebody buys this product right here, they're going to be granted access to my membership site at the same time, and they could go in and access their training and all that good stuff. So pretty self-explanatory there. And now real quick, let's go back to the membership area and check out some of these options. So we click on this link right here. We could go ahead and get the user login link. So this is the link that we would send people so that way they could log into the membership site. And so if you want to customize it, you click this little pencil option, select your custom domain, select your path, membership example. Cool, check. So if we shared this link with somebody, let me pop it up in an incognito window where I'm not logged in. You'll see that they'll have the option or opportunity to log in here. So of course we could switch out our logo and everything and make it match. The colors are pretty much what the colors are. Hopefully there'll be more flexibility in the future, but right now I think the only option you have is a blue button on your login page. But you can change the logo, so there you go. Alright, let me close that real quick. So that's the user login. If you want to log in as an admin and kind of preview what's going on, you can click the admin login. And here we are. So this is our membership site. Now we don't have any content on this welcome page, so obviously that'd be something you'd want to change before you start having people come in here, but that's why we're testing things now. You see our menu across the top here. So if we click into here to lesson, we'll see the content. There's no content for this particular lesson, but you see that now people could go ahead and leave comments. You also see in this particular membership theme that the sidebar is on the right as opposed to the left, so that's something to note. And then let me go ahead and check out our lesson. So this is what a lesson looks like when it has actual content. Okay, go ahead and play it, leave comments, etc. So that's how you can go ahead and preview your membership site as an admin and make sure that it looks good before you start sending people into it. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you here. You can go ahead also and edit your membership, clone membership, membership list, so see who's an active member, or delete membership. And real quick, we'll cover portals because it's pretty simple. Basically, a membership portal is just a collection of membership sites. So if you have several sites, you can create a portal. And let's just go ahead and create a new portal here. So bottom green button, portal, I'll do example, portal, create. And right here we select which membership sites go into our membership portal. So for the sake of example, I'm going to select them all and hit confirm. We can go ahead and save and next. Customize it, so add our logo, change the color, change this guy out if you want to do that. So we'll just do crazy eye marketing. Maybe I'll do FF3C00. My orange color, opacity 100, boom, got rid of the guy. All right, hit confirm. I'll confirm my logo, save and next. Help desk if we want to go ahead and connect that, confirm, save and next, finish. So here's a link to our portal, and if we want to go ahead and customize that link, we could click that little pencil icon, select our custom domain, and so on. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and let's go to incognito window, paste it in here. And so here is our membership portal. So now you could send people to your membership portal, and if they can log in, they go ahead and hit access now, and they go ahead and access their training. But if they don't have access, that not a member option, remember I was talking about that here. So if we click not a member, it'll take people to the sales page that we designated, and people could go ahead and register and become a member of the site, and then they could access the content. So that's how the portals work. It's pretty self-explanatory and simple, so I wanted to cover it real quick. Didn't think it needed a separate video. And yeah, so hopefully this all brings things together for you, and you now know how to set up a membership site and connect it to your products and set up a portal, all with Kartra. And hopefully you got something out of this video.